Hello and welcome to Archaeology Today. My name is Lane Graham. I'm an archaeologist that works in the southeastern United States. And today we have an interesting panel of experts here in their own right, some popular alternatives to archaeology. I'd like to introduce Mr. Indiana Jones. He is an ancient antiquitist and professor. He will explain briefly what he does and how he is important to the field of archaeology. Indy?
I'm an archaeologist. The Nazis and communist interests in past mystifying treasures are important to put in a museum.
Okay, and our next panel includes GIORGIO, an alien theorist that is on a popular television show.
I look at the mistakes that archaeologists make, the artifacts that they think are human remains, when in fact they really are extraterrestrial remains.
All right, thank you, GIORGIO. And Laura Croft, a tomb raider. Very nice. Thank you, Laura. This should be an interesting topic for debate. We'll be talking about archaeology and how it applies to the public, to our own individual careers, and to the profession itself. So first of all, Indy, what kind of things do you look for when you are in the field excavating?
Things important to our history.
And why when you excavate, do things seem to be destroyed?
Define destroy. We don't destroy.
They're usually, when you leave, the things collapse. You leave the ruins more ruined than before, and oftentimes the things that you were trying to extract are lost in the process.
But these things aren't lost.
Okay, very good. And GIORGIO,
Yes.
the finds that you come up with, where are these theories based?
In extraterrestrials.
Okay. Are they based on excavations? How are you coming up with some of these theories?
I just know. It's common sense, really.
Okay. Could you explain that artifact to us and its importance?
Well, it's an alien egg.
Okay.
Some people might call it an artifact, but it's clearly an alien egg. You can see the certain holes make sort of a constellation.
It's actually a Ming Dynasty Fabergé egg. It's
How do you know?
how would you not know?
Laura,
Oh.
do you have a question? Or
No,
you just admiring?
just admiring the artifacts.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Those are some nice gold guns you have there.
Oh,
Is
thank
that-
you. Yes, well, this is actually when I'm in the field. These are my tools that I use.
I see. And
In
so
the
do
field.
you
Monkeys attack, and sometimes tigers or, gorillas. Not like, well, sometimes the animal gorilla, but usually it's more of, the freedom fighter type of people, or people trying to defend the tombs or whatever, saying that I'm stomping on their human rights. But, they're very handy. It's much better than a shovel or whatever it is you use.
So these artifacts that we find, they might not look important to you, but this can tell us so much about the time period in which they were placed, the people that used them. It could tell us about socioeconomic status, even the manufacturing process, if it was imported. We can learn so much from artifacts by analyzing them. And if you just go raid tombs, then we'll never be able to learn about the people
not
that
an
buried
That's
them.
just trash. That's not treasure.
It might be trash to you, but it's
That was
publishable
clearly
material.
trash to the people who threw that away.
And everything that is,
My grandmother has that plate set.
what would you share with students in your classroom?
This Mayan calendar piece, like this ancient royal bracelet, pieces of ancient Egyptian culture, not these things that don't represent anything, but something you eat off of.
They're all things. These are items that were made because they were important to someone, and they represent a culture. We are learning from these objects just as we are learning from these. These were important pieces of history that we're able to recreate people's past lived experiences from.
They tell us nothing.
These are of equal importance.
Why would I waste time with these things when I can find the Ark of the Covenant?
There are plenty of archaeologists that work in the regions that you're interested in, but do it in a professional manner. I'm
It's
not
the
saying
Ark
that these
of the
are
Covenant.
not important artifacts. They are. You are an archaeologist that works in the classical period, an ancient period. I'm working in a more modern period. We are
It's
both relevant.
the Ark of the Covenant.
All right, I've had enough. Hand over the treasure. You can keep your bits of trash. Seriously. Rubies, now, please.
It's a shootout! I don't know what's going on here, people. Just read your journals and go on the internet and talk about how you don't want this TV show displaying these terrible theories any longer. Make it known that looting is not okay. I just can't deal with you people.